Hey everybody, it's Dr. Eric Balkowitz. We're back for another edition of Thyroid Thursday, and today we're continuing our series on how to improve your thyroid physiology. And all of this can be learned in much greater detail in the book I wrote with Dr. Kelly Halderman that's out on Amazon and Barnes & Nobles called The Thyroid Debacle, okay? So, in part 3 of the book, we talk about these things called fitness factors, and these are the things that you can work on. Most of them don't cost any money. They're free. You just got to work on these. And these are things that if you improve your level of health, your level of fitness in each of these categories, you will improve your thyroid physiology and you will improve your health and your quality of life. So this is episode 8. We've talked about dietary fitness, sleep fitness, respiratory fitness, emotional fitness, physical fitness. Last time we talked about habitual fitness, and today we're talking about environmental fitness. Now, your environment or your environmental fitness is the degree to which your internal and external environments support your ability to adapt, self-manage, survive, and thrive. So we are living essentially in a soup of toxins, of exposure, whether it's chemical toxins, organisms, emotional toxins from relationships and other things that it's almost hard to avoid some level of toxic exposure. We get it in our personal products, we get it in our cooking product, our cooking utensils, our cleaning products. This stuff is everywhere. I forget what the number of how many chemicals we're kind of surrounded by on a daily basis. So you're going to be able to eliminate all of them? You're not. So what can you do? Well, in the book we talk about what we call the free strategy. Okay, and what this means is to filter, reduce, exchange, or eliminate. So you start taking a look at things in your environment that you can filter, things that you can reduce. If you can't reduce, especially if you can't eliminate them, and if you are going to get rid of something, what can you exchange it for that's going to be maybe a less toxic option or a healthier option, right? So what areas do we have to really focus on? Well, the big 3 things that we really need to focus on: what's our air quality, what's our water, and what's our food look like, right? So from an air quality, there's lots of stuff in the air inside our homes, outside, but definitely in our homes, can we filter our air, right? Many times you can't get out of the environment, but one way to reduce exposure to organisms and toxins is to filter the air. So we take a look at, we can do this with air, we can do this with food, we can do this with water. And there's 3 things that we need to consider, 3 environments that we need to consider we need to do. We can use a strategy and do these things. One is our personal environment, like where we live, right? In our home. With the personal environment, we're talking about the things that we put in ourselves or put on ourselves. What can we filter? What can we reduce? What can we eliminate? And what can we exchange those more toxic things for? So deodorants, toothpaste, hairspray, lotions, right? The things we eat, the things that we eat, the things we drink. So what can we look at in our personal hygiene, personal products that we can reduce some of the toxic exposure? Then we want to take a look at things in our home, like our carpets, our flooring. When we're putting paint on, can we put a less toxic form of paint on a wall? How about our cleaning products? Can we use less toxic cleaning products, less toxic dishwasher detergent, less toxic washing detergent? How about getting rid of those little dryer sheets and get something else that manages fluffiness of your clothes and static? So look at what are the things that are going on in your home that you can either filter, like your air, your water, and what else can we do to eliminate some of the toxins and exchange them for healthier options? And the other place you want to look at that is work. In our workspaces, what can we do to apply the free strategy? And there's poor air quality where I work. All right, were you in an office? Yeah, okay, get one of those personal room filtration systems, right? That at least it makes the air quality in that room where you spend the most time at work, make it a little bit healthier environment. What about like water? Well, the water doesn't taste good, it's not filtered at work. Well, either bring your own water or bring a filtration system to work so that you can get quality water while you're at work, right? It's just simple things that you can do in each of these environments to reduce your toxic exposure. I wish it was an easy process. When people start to look at the things in their environment, these toxins in their environment that are potentially creating health issues for them, and somebody says, hey, you got to reduce or eliminate these things, it can be overwhelming. So just start with one area and start to make simple exchanges. When your pots that you cook out of that are less healthy and may off gas or release some of the toxins into our food, when those pans need to be replaced, just replace them. Go to the healthier option. One of the best sources for less toxic things and some explanations on water, what's in your water, ways to filter your water, cleaner products, beauty products, house cleaning products, all these things, is a great website called ewg.org, and they have lists and lists of healthier options. They have their clean water where you can go in, you can put in your zip code, and it'll tell you what's in your water and from a toxicity level, and they'll also help you understand what type of filtration system you might need for your water supply, which might be different than what I need to do for my water supply. They talk about air filtration. They got all types of great information and content on that site to help you detoxify your life, how to apply some of the things we talk about in the book about the freeze strategy. And these will be ways that you can improve your environmental fitness, because we're all living in it. But if we can reduce it, if we can filter it, if we can eliminate the most toxic stuff and exchange them for healthier things, we're going to be healthier for it. Okay? So what's the to-do list? Just start looking at your air, your food, your water, your personal space, your home environment, and your work environment for ways that you can apply the filter, reduce, exchange, and eliminate strategy. All right. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, obviously reach out to me wherever you watch the video. If you haven't done it yet, go out and get a copy of The Thyroid Debacle, the book I wrote with Dr. Kelly Halderman. This is not, even though it says The Thyroid Debacle, this is not a book just about thyroid physiology. The book is about looking at physiology through the lens of something we call the cell danger response. And anybody could pick up this book, and once you start reading, start to understand maybe the way we're doing things is a little backwards, and that if we change the way we look at what's causing poor function and disorders and diseases, then maybe we'll have a better strategy for helping people heal and recover. Part 3 of the book is talking all about these fitness factors, things that you can do that cost relatively nothing to improve your health, to improve your quality of life, and to help improve your cell metabolism and thyroid physiology. Okay? So if you have picked up a book, go to Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, and leave us a review. I think the five-star review is the best. All right? Thanks, everybody.